A Russian tanker carrying more than 4,000 tons of oil products has sunk in the Black Sea amid stormy conditions, while a second has run aground, raising fears of an ecological disaster.
흑해에서 4,000톤이 넘는 기름을 실은 러시아 유조선이 악천 속에 침몰하고 또 다른 화물선도 좌초되는 사고가 발생해 환경 재앙 우려가 커지고 있습니다. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's very serious. So we have one boat that got snapped in half after being hit by a large wave. That was about 5 miles from the Kerch Strait off the east coast of occupied Crimea. The problem is it was carrying 4,300 tons of heavy fuel oil. Then we had another one in a similar area that got into difficulties, and that was carrying 4 tons of fuel oil. We need to know more about it, but initial reports are saying that ship sunk. So that area has been in conflict. We have the war in Ukraine happening right now. Right. So it may be difficult to get full details, but it points towards the possibility of another ecological disaster, which would be devastating for both Ukraine, Crimea, for Russia, for everyone living in that area.
Yeah. Let's have a look at to run aground, because it says that this second tanker has run aground. What does that mean?
If something runs aground, it's going to be a marine vessel that ends up on land. And not deliberately. It means that it's accidentally gone onto land. It's been shipwrecked.
Stuck. Yeah, it's shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked or stuck. I think we had, there was the case of the Panama Canal or the Suez Canal, where we had a massive tanker running aground and suddenly the whole canal was blocked. So we only use it for boats, ships, ferries, anything that's driving on the water. We'd never use it for land vehicles.
자, 좌초되다라는 뜻입니다. To run aground. And what about an ecological disaster?
Well, it's something that's going to cause a massive amount of damage to the environment. When we think of an oil spill, when we think of massive wildfires like the fires they had in Hawaii a couple of years ago, these are ecological disasters where a large amount of the environment is badly affected or damaged in some way.
ecology가 생태학이에요. 그래서 ecological이라고 하면은 생태학적인 disaster, 재앙이나 재해가 되겠네요. 다시 한번 읽어보겠습니다. A Russian tanker carrying more than 4,000 tons of oil products has sunk in the Black Sea amid stormy conditions, while a second has run aground, raising fears of an ecological disaster.